Welcome into our daytime studio kitchen. On this Food City Friday, we are focusing on fiber. We have registered dietitian Chastity O'Quinn joining us again today. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I think earlier in the year you said 2026 is the year of fiber.
I did, right?
I've been paying attention. Fiber is so important in our diets.
It is so important, and it supports a healthy gut, right? And so that's one of the things that's going to help with your immunity and so many other things.
And of course, like everything else, you say if we can get it from our foods, it's always best.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is just some examples of how we can fit it in there. You know, beans is one of the things I feel like is kind of a forgotten thing, right? Mm-hmm. Some people love them, eat them every day. There's a new TikTok thing out there now that's called Bean Talk. So,
Bean Talk.
Bean Talk.
Okay.
So people are even putting beans in twice a day. So I'm not sure about all that, but beans are one good way to get in your fiber, and it's going to throw some protein in there too. So.
And when you're talking about beans, there are several different varieties. Are they all about the same when it comes to our fiber?
They are, but you will have some added benefits, say with a black bean, because that's got anthocyanins in it. That's a good antioxidant. One of my favorite things. It's the same antioxidant that's in blueberries. Okay. So those are one of my favorites for sure, but as far as fiber goes, yes, they're very similar in that.
I like black beans because you can do so many different things with them. I'll often throw them in a salad, just rinse them, or of course any kind of bowl, you can add your black beans.
Absolutely, and a half a cup is about 5 grams of fiber. We're looking for anywhere from 28 to 38 grams of fiber depending on age and sex. Talk to your dietitian about your fiber goals for that and slowly increase that. We talked before about GI upset. You don't want to come out of the gate doing 30 grams of fiber when you are used to having 5 or 10, which is typically what most Americans are getting half of what they need.
So we really need to increase slowly our fiber intake.
Yes.
And then you also picked out some vegetables that are rich in fiber.
Yeah, so because that's kind of one of those things. Red potatoes, they have one red potato has roughly about 4 grams of fiber in one.
Okay.
You want to eat that skin. You know, I'm all about eating the skins of all of this stuff. So our shortcuts are a great way to throw in some good fiber in soups, in dishes, salads. However, it takes out all the chopping and cleaning of those, and that's one of the things that we're looking for, right, is convenience too.
Absolutely. And you now have some of those that are even seasoned, ready to go.
Yes, yes. Brussels sprouts, that's another thing really good as far as the fiber, and you could throw those in and roast them. So I love those as a fiber as well.
I love Brussels sprouts. They are yummy, especially when you just roast them, a little olive oil, some salt and pepper. I promise if you haven't tried them in a long time, I feel like you kind of grew up thinking about Brussels sprouts, but when you're an adult, I think they're delicious.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And speaking of roasting, I mean, we have these chickpeas that are roasted that you can buy, but also get a can of garbanzo beans and roast your own. You know, you can put those in an air fryer, get them good and dry and seasoned up, and it's a good crunchy snack.
Ooh, I like that. That's a great idea.
Again, it's going to throw some protein in there. And it's a good thing with some of these options that are hitting on both, right? You're going to get protein and fiber. It's going to help you feel fuller longer, and it's just going to give you that all-around balanced plate.
Okay, and then looking at some of the shortcuts, if we're snacking over here, you've got some other ideas as well. I see the chickpeas, and then on the sides of that, we've got even some different pastas that now have a little bit of fiber.
Right, so that's a chickpea pasta that we carry, and it is awesome. You just throw some white sauce, red sauce. You could do a pasta salad with it, and it is really good in fiber as well. I think that one maybe has 8 grams of fiber per serving, so you're in good hands.
Wonderful for people like me who who love pasta, so you can actually get some of the benefits if you shop smart.
Yeah, absolutely. And look for our good source of fiber tag that we have now, and that'll help guide you for your choices that you're looking for.
I love those Pick Well tags. They're all the way throughout the store, so we can gradually increase. And you said fiber is so important. Not only does it help us feel full, it adds to a lot of different important things for our bodies.
And the higher that our fiber intake is, the lower instances we are to get diabetes, to certain cancers, especially like colon cancer. You want to get that fiber in to prevent those diseases.
All right, and we often hear about chia seeds. Those are also a good source of fiber.
Absolutely. One of my favorites, and I was talking about that earlier, 1 tablespoon, 5 grams of fiber. You can throw it in your smoothies. You could even put it in water and let it sit for a couple of hours and drink it. Very satisfying, helps you feel fuller longer, and it gives you that boost of fiber.
I love it. We're boosting our fiber intake on this Friday. Great information. Chastity, thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
Hey, for more information, you can always go to their website. You can go to foodcity.com.